All right, we're going to look at part 2 of Ronnie Montrose's Rock the Nation. And it's actually the reason why I'm using this Les Paul today, because in honor of Ronnie Montrose, he's a guitar player that a lot of people, he's just an underrated guitar player that he started the American four-piece, well, kind of started the American four-piece powerhouse with engineers Don Landy and Ted Templeman, who later went on to Van Halen. But he beat Van Halen by a few years. 74, I think, was his first album. So check out Ronnie Montrose. The first album's called Montrose. Second album's called Paper Money, both with Sammy Hagar on vocals. Great album. So no matter what years of music is your favorite, if you're a guitar player, you definitely got to check out those two albums. Ronnie Montrose did a lot for guitar. And so today I'm playing the Gibson Zakk Wylde Les Paul. But I took the EMGs out, and I don't like the EMGs, and I put in the Slash pickups. These are the Alnico 2 pickups that have a good bite to them. Great pickups to use. So back to Ronnie Montrose's Rock the Nation. We looked at how he starts it. Okay, and then, so when we go to the chorus now, so he plays it like this, he goes. And that's when we go into the chorus. So after he does this, like we learned in part 1, then he instantly goes to a C chord. So it goes C, D, A. Okay, so this part goes, I'll play you the whole part first, it goes like this. Okay, so let's look at that. So it's just, we started off C, D, A. Okay, and then he goes to his G. Okay, and then C, D again. And then he goes to G, he uses like a G5. So on the G5, we're holding down 2 strings here on the first and second string. And so what he's doing, he's hitting the bottom end of the chord, like that. Okay, and he's letting these 2 strings ring out on the G5 and this E power chord type thing. Well, I'm playing an E power chord, and what I'm doing is I'm blocking the G string with my first finger, so only 5 strings are heard, and I'm actually blocking out this 5th string, this 3rd string here, so you can't hear it, you can only hear 5 strings. So on this G chord, 6 strings, so I'm playing all 6 on both chords, but on the E, I'm blocking down the G string so you can't hear it. So once again, we got there's that part, and then it goes, does this again, and then he hits the G like this, and then he starts with the C on the next run, and then that's the whole chorus part right there. And after he does that, and then he comes back into the song. Okay, so, and then now, when he goes, just before the solo, when Sammy Hagar's going out, I just want to have fun. And he's hitting this, and he's just letting the E chord ride out for a little bit. And then he goes into this. Okay, and then he runs that until he goes back into the song again. So this will be all the parts of the song. Now this is just done like a simple blues kind of, but there's a lot of stop muting here. He goes. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm using this part of my hand here to mute up against these strings. So, and I stop them from sounding out. Okay, so we got the regular blues thing with the stop muting, and then so when he does that, and he starts off on the B note here, he goes, so those 3 notes there, so 5th string, B note, 2nd fret, he goes 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret on that string. And then he goes to the next 2 strings on the 2nd fret, so he goes like this. And then now he hits this string, so it's a drop pattern. When he reaches here, hits those two strings, strings number 4 and 3, and then he hits this again on the 4th fret, and he does that again, the 2 string, and then he plays the 4th string with your 3rd finger, and string 5, string 5, 4th fret, 3rd finger, and then you're going to play your 2nd fret on your 4th finger. So it's going to go, and then you're going to play your G note on your bottom string, 3rd fret, and you're going to go like that. So it goes like this. Even slower. Okay, let's look at that whole part in regular speed. So that's how that goes, and that's during the lead solo. So there's all your rhythm parts for Rock the Nation. Watch for when we start our solo collections. We're going to start a new playlist, solos to songs, and that's coming. You'll get it if you subscribe to our videos. So subscribe. You'll always be receiving new stuff weekly, and practice your finger hurt, and then practice a little bit more. Have a great day.